Students, we will do chapter 7. Name of chapter is Financial Arithmetics, exercise 7C, question number 7. And the question number 7 is Adnan lost rupees 28 by selling a cricket bat for rupees 320. What was the loss percent? Students, we have to find the loss percent in this question. And what is given? Loss is given, and loss is 28 rupees, and selling price is given. The selling price of the cricket bat is rupees 322, which I have written in the given, that the given is Adnan lost rupees 28 by selling a cricket bat for rupees 322. It is given, and required is loss percent. We have to find the loss percent. Now the solution is sale price of bat is 322 rupees, loss amount is 28. It is given. Now using formula, find cost price. Okay children, look, the sale price is given, loss is given, but the cost price is not given. We have to find cost price because we have to find loss percent, and in the formula of loss percent we need to use cost price. So our first step is we have to find cost price. Before finding loss percent, we have to find the cost price, because we have to use cost price in the formula of loss percent. So first step is find the cost price using formula, and formula to find cost price is sale price plus loss. 322 plus 28 equals 350. It means that cost price is 350 rupees. Now we can easily find loss percent because we have loss amount, we have cost price. Loss amount and cost price is used in the formula to find the loss percent, and the formula to find loss percent is, look, using formula to find loss percent. And what's the formula? Formula is loss percent equals to loss upon cost price multiplied by 100%. This is the formula. We need loss, we need cost price. In the given, loss is 28. We know that loss is 28 because it's given. Cost price was not given in the question. That's why we found cost price, and the cost price is 350 multiplied by 100%. Now we will solve it. You can simply solve it by multiplying 28 and 100. It will becomes to 2800 divided by 350. You can solve it like this, 2800 divided by 350. But students, in the previous class we have told you that whenever there is this is a fraction, 28 upon 350 is a fraction, and this is multiplication. Whenever there is multiplication of a fraction with a whole number, 100 is a whole number, we should, before multiplying a numerator with numerator, we should look for the cancelling. That's why I prefer you to do cancelling this, and you know the rule of mathematics that 0 in the denominator is cancelled by the 0 of numerator. And here there should be a sign of percentage. Okay, after cancelling the 0 of denominator with 0 of numerator, we will look for the further cancelling. Look, 28 upon 35 multiplied by 10. Now I have cancelled 35 and 2 because 35 is denominator and 10 is numerator, and both are 35 and 10, both are the multiples of number 5, or we can say that 5 is a factor of both 35 and 10. So we will cancel 35 and we will write 7, because 35 divided by 5 gives us 7, and 10 divided by 5 gives us 2. Now our new fraction will be 28 upon 7. Look, 28 upon 7 multiplied by 2. Again we will look for the cancelling numerator and denominator. 28 and 7 both are the multiple of 7, or In other words, we can say that 7 is a factor of both 28 and 7. So 7 divided by 7 gives us 1 and 28 divided by 7 gives us 4. Now the new fraction is 4 upon 1 multiplied by 2. 4 upon 1 multiplied by 2. Now further cancelling is not possible. We cannot cancel 4 and 2 because both are numerators, and it's a rule, a numerator cannot be cancelled by a numerator. What's the rule? Rule is always a numerator is cancelled by a denominator. Denominator, numerator, denominator, numerator. That's why we are cancelling. We can never cancel a numerator with a numerator. Now simple multiply 4 times 2 gives us 8, and in the denominator 1. Now 8 divided by 1 gives us 8. Any number divided by 1 doesn't change the number. 8 divided by 1 gives us 8. It means 8%. So the loss percent is 8%.